Alright, my PC crashed, so I had to restart the whole freaking thing. Alright, so yeah, I'm back to the stream. Let me set everything up. Alright, let me set everything up first and foremost, then I will explain about, like, show my animation stuff. Today is a good day to stream, right? My PC has crashed. Everything is going freaking haywire now. Alright, yeah. Today is a really freaking good day to stream. God damn it. Everything's going to shit now. I think I will have to, like, format my PC, because even in the morning it decided to not start. Okay, when I was, like, starting my PC, it decided not to freaking run at all. I will have to restart my PC, reset my PC soon, in this week or something. I really needed a break, but I cannot, I don't know, man, I cannot afford to take a break at all. Probably I can, probably I cannot. Okay, everything is going to shit in my life. Alright. So I do not know if that girl is still here, the Jaya girl. Okay, if you are here, please say yes, I'm here, or something in the chat. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me set everything up. Oh my god. Hold on. First and foremost, let me set everything up. Jesus freaking Christ, my PC crashed. Back to the stream. God damn it, man. I really wanted to do some crazy ass stream today, but my PC freaking crashed in mid stream when I hit the play button over here in my clip studio. I'm freaking out, so I'm sorry. I am sorry, I'm freaking out. Hello Shademan sir, what's up? Long time no see. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment here. My PC freaking crashed. My previous, the stream that I was, like, freaking streaming, it went to shit. Alright, everything is in shit. My life is in shit. Everything is in shit right now. I'm not good, to be honest. Everything is going to shit. I was explaining someone, like, somebody who asked me, give me animation, I don't know, some exercises, and my PC freaking crashed. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out. Everything is in mess. I will have to reset my PC soon. If it keeps giving me problems, I will have to reset my PC soon. In this week or the next, I do not know when. I will have to take a break from, like, streaming, art, gaming, and whatever shit that I do in my freaking life. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out now. Yeah, everything is in shit. Maybe for this stream I will just game. I will explain this to that Jaya girl who just, I don't know, came in chat and asked me for animation purposes, and then I will start a game. Alright, I'm not feeling today of drawing. I have been burnt out, and I'm not feeling like drawing this past week and this week. Alright, everything is in shit. I really wanted to get back into drawing, but my PC is also not I don't know, giving me the support that I need. Everything is in shit. I hope it does not crash now. Dear God. Alright, you are here, Jaya. Yes, I will continue. Hold on. So where was I? I hope it does not, my PC does not crash again. This has happened for the first freaking time in like, I don't know, four years of me having the PC. Okay, and for the first freaking time it has happened on stream. This has never happened before. Anyways, whatever, man. So yeah, these first and foremost, the 12 principles that I shared. Okay, the 12 principles of animation. You can search on YouTube. You will see the 12 principles of animation. I will share it again. Hold on, I will share it again. Give me a minute. Alright, here we go. 12 principles of animation. This video is very important, so go watch that first. Then after that, these 5 things are the most important. Arcs, slow in, slow out, anticipation, follow through, squash and stretch. Okay, squash and stretch literally applies for everything that is like moving. Okay, be it like living or non-living. If it's not moving, then this does not apply. All right. Yeah, so these are like 5 freaking techniques which are the most important, and you should learn these shit like the first. Okay, these are the 5, only 5, like not only 5, but these are the most important 5 techniques that you should be learning in like animation. All right, now I will show you my animation process. I pray to God my PC freaking does not crash right now. I freaking pray to God. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Okay, this is the dot kind of like animation. This shows you the slow in and slow out kind of like movement. Like it goes slow first and then it freaking moves very quickly. Okay, this is the slow in and slow out. Okay, so if you consider this in a line, okay, if you consider this in a line, so it goes something like this. Okay, then it quickly becomes very fast like this. So when you want something like slow, you add a lot of frames, and then when you want something fast, you like decrease the frames. You draw less frames. Okay, when you want something like really freaking fast. So for example, like at the start I have a lot of freaking frames over here of the dot. Okay, but then when it goes over here, then the frames freaking decrease. Okay, so from over here to over here there are like 3 or 4 frames. All right, look at this, 3 or 4 frames. Okay, then over here it slows off again, and then from over here to here there are like 2 or 3 frames. That's it. All right, so when you want something to go fast, you just stretch the thing. Okay, so look at this, I'm like stretching the dot. All right, I'm not moving the dot, like I'm not drawing the dot like this or something. Okay, I'm stretching the dot. All right, so you just squash and stretch whatever thing that is like moving. Okay, and also it shows the timing of the frames. Yeah, this one. Yeah, something like this. Anyways, I hope you got that. Next is bouncing ball. Yes, this is the classic animation principle. This essentially gives you an idea of squash and stretch. Yes, because when it's like going down, it stretches because of gravity. Okay, then when it's down, when it falls to the ground and just impacts the ground, then it squashes. All right, then it squashes into itself. Then again, when it's in the air, it stretches, and then again in the air. So on the top it goes slowly, and then it goes fast. Squash, stretch, slow, squash again, and then stretch again, because it's like bouncing off the wall. All right, and then when it hits the ground, squash again. So this is classic example of animation of this bouncing ball. All right, yep. Next is bouncing ball in perspective. Yes, very important, because drawing in perspective is very important in animation. So you gotta do that from the start. All right, so the line is like this. Hold on. Did I draw the line? No, I did not draw the line. All right, I'm gonna draw the line. Hold on, I'm gonna draw the line. So the line is like this. Okay, somewhat like this. All right, look at this. Yeah. Yeah, so that is in perspective itself. Okay, and of course I am applying the squash and stretch principle as well, because it's a bouncing ball. So yeah, you gotta remember that. But drawing this in perspective, very important. All right, very important. So to make it like kind of like easier, you can do something like this. You can draw a road, okay, and draw the middle kind of like lines which are on the road, the dividers, okay, and then you can move the ball on the divider itself. So yeah, that becomes kind of like easier to do while like drawing this. All right, do you get it? Oh, my piece. Hello Fox, hello Abyss, what's up on Twitch? My PC just shut off when I was like streaming just now. Okay, then I had to start this new freaking stream. And I was like very frustrated. It just hung off, and then everything went haywire, everything stopped working. Then I had to restart the freaking PC, and the stream just dropped off. Yeah, that was like freaking wonderful, epic. All right, next up, this cube. Okay, bouncing cube, very important stuff, because you gotta squash and stretch the cube. Okay, you gotta squash and stretch a hard surface object like a cube, or maybe like a phone. Okay, so you gotta do that. Same principle as the bouncing ball. I have just bounced it like in place. All right, that is the only difference. Instead of a cube, you can call this an ice cube as well, with like a face. Okay, so you can draw a face, two eyes, just to make it like more fun. Okay, yeah, something like this. You can do something like this, just to make it more fun. You can do something like that. All right, very cool. Okay, next up, pendulum. All right, pendulum, very important. Okay, because you gotta learn to rotate in like 3D space, all right, on a 2D plane. There we go. Sorry, yeah, this is just side by side. This is not the rotation. Sorry. This is side by side, but the pendulum is like spinning, all right. So you cannot probably, I don't know, figure it out because you cannot see it clearly. But yeah, it is kind of like I have made it like as if it's like spinning. So yeah, so you gotta hold on. So look at the, yeah, it is, yeah, I kind of like fricked up. I'm sorry about that. I could not get the spinning right. I have done another pendulum study. I will show that. Okay, next up is hammer. All right. Yep, this is also very difficult, kind of difficult, because you have to draw this in like perspective. I failed to do this in this example. Okay, and when the hammer kind of like slams onto the ground, okay, it squashes. Okay, yeah, this one. So that is very important. That is very important stuff. All right. Next up, shift. Very cool and very important effect. You gotta shift two objects or morph two objects. Okay, this is very important stuff. So whenever you are like creating an effect or something, like something is like getting converted to something else. Okay, so this exercise is like very important. So look at this. These are the in-between frames. All right. Yep. Next, shift to what the frick is this? Oh, this is just, I don't know. This is just stupid. This is just stupid. It morphs into a ball when it goes up, and then when it falls down, it just, I don't know, transforms into water or something, melts away. The ice cube. Okay, and this is also very cool. Ubu face. Okay, so at the end, okay, hold on. Okay. So at the end, there is this bouncing back effect, all right, which is like very important, okay, because whenever you are kind of like doing a whip, or whenever you are ending some motion, okay, like not every motion, but ending some sort of motion, it just bounces off. Look at my hand. Okay, at the end it just goes like this and then comes back like this, goes down, comes back up. Okay, so whenever you're doing something like a movement, and then it at the end it just bounces off. So that is like very important. So remember that. Time distribution. Okay, time distribution is like, I don't know, you feel for it. Okay, you feel for it. You feel for the time. There is no, I don't know, at least I do not know the formula, or if there is a formula or anything for it, but I just feel for the time distribution. I even do not use this technique. Hold on, like the ones they use over here, like they ease in and then they kind of like ease out like this. Okay, so this is the time distribution that you're talking about. I do not do this. I just, first and foremost, I just draw the whole thing and then I feel for the drawing. Okay, so that is how I decide that how much frames does one drawing will have. Okay, so yeah, so most important is the feeling for it. This is important, yes, but if you go with this like all the time, you're gonna get stuck. Okay, your drawings will get slower. Okay, your process will get slower. So instead of that, you just feel for the drawing. Okay, and maybe observe things around you. Maybe observe how things move around you. That is probably also a good way to implement the time distribution thing. All right, what is next? Okay, these are my older animation exercises. Then I did some newer exercises. Yeah, look at this. This is the same dot kind of like example like in the first exercise, but this is like very fast, okay? And this is like moving from far away to front, okay? This is from like the fly is like really far away at first, then it moves really fast in the front in a zigzag freaking way, okay? So this is also a cool example of like a fly moving, I don't know, something that moves like really freaking fast. and the fly has a derpy freaking face. This is again a bouncing ball example, except that we are looking at it from like above, okay, and then it goes into the basket, okay. Same principle as the, and it is of course in perspective as well. Yes, I forgot to mention that. Drawing in perspective, very important. You do not draw side by side or from up and down. You gotta draw it from the perspective. Oh yeah, this is the rotating pendulum. Yes, this is very important stuff. This is the freaking rotating freaking pendulum. This is most important. Wait, why did I stop? Why did that freaking stop? Okay, hold on. My bad. Alright, here we go. This is rotating pendulum. And the red line shows that a pendulum is actually spinning. All right, it is not like completely spinning, but yes, you get my point. Okay. This is also very important. This allows this makes your brain kind of like train itself to move like objects in like 3D space like this, okay, from like front to back and back to front. All right, so yeah, this is like very important stuff. Also, this is in perspective. Yes, everything that you're seeing now is in perspective. Yes, this is also very important. Staff and hammer. Okay, wait. Yep. Look at the bounce at the end. Okay, that is very important. The bounce at the end is like very important. So yeah, the staff kind of like wobbles and then it kind of like stretches itself. Okay, it elongates. Then when it slams down, it squashes. Okay, squash and stretch. Okay, and then after it squashes, the tail comes up, and then the head comes up, the tail goes down, and then it rests. Then again, tail slightly comes up, and finally it rests. So yeah, that is very important. The bounce at the end is very important. It makes the animation feel real. All right. Okay, next one is camera rotation. This is probably, I don't know, the most difficult thing to rotate a camera around an object. Okay, so look at this. Let me slow this down so that you all can see really nicely. Change frame rate. Oh, it's 12 frames. Jesus, why did I put 12 frames? Yeah. "12 frames per second, baby." Oh, sorry, 8 frames per second, baby. Alright. This is probably the, I don't know, most difficult part of like animation, like rotating an object, especially a very complex object like a human body. Alright. That is probably the most difficult part of all. Yep, Foxy Abyss, thank you that you like my stuff. Do come on YouTube because Abyss, I literally stream on YouTube, but it's okay, Twitch is fine as well. Alright, so this is very important. Jesus, there is a car honking the horn. Oh my god. Okay, and then this is a Hitmontop, I don't know, Chan punch that I did. Okay, the same rotating principle. All right, look at this. Same freaking rotating principle that I did. Hitmonchan punches this stupid girl who is trying to fight him. Alright, so yeah, same freaking rotating principle. Then we come to walk cycles, which is the bane of my existence. Walk cycles are probably the hardest thing to master, in my opinion. Look at this, and I can only do these. I cannot do with a volume of like shape, and the 3/4 one is like even worse. Look at this. What the frick is this? This is the worst. Okay, I messed up in this. Then this is the 3/4 one. Sorry, this is the volumed one. The first one is a freaking stride. I'm sorry, I messed up the first one. The second one is fine. The third one is really bad. It's not even like looking like 3/4 stuff. It's just looking from the side. Yeah, walk cycles are the bane of my existence. I do not know how to do walk cycles. I still have to like practice it. Walk cycles, very difficult and very important stuff. Walk cycles, yes. You probably will have to get a kind of like moving reference and then just trace it if you are really bad at it. All right. Then there is hold on, what the frick is this? Yes, there is turnarounds. This is also very important. Very important stuff. All right. Then after that there is a turnaround of the figure. So yeah, look at this. All right. Then I just zoomed in the figure and just made it something like this. Yeah, something like that. Nothing too crazy, and that's it. I think yeah, in this animation practice, I think that's the thing. And now I will show you some open tunes, some practice, some animation practice that I did in like open tunes. All right, so give me like 2 minutes. give me 2 minutes. All right, I will close this and I will open my open tunes so that I can show you. Okay, hold on. First one was water. Yes, water. Where is water? There is no water over here. All right, I gotta open it. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. This is, I think, of an old kind of like OpenTunes project. Yep. And there is absolutely nothing over here. You cannot open the project. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna show you the saved GIFs. I will just import the GIFs. Give me 2 seconds. Yep, there are 3 kind of like stuff. All right, done. All right, here we go. Let's see. So these are some of my water animations that I did recently. Okay, recently I did live on stream. All right, first is the waves stuff. Okay, very important stuff because you gotta know how the water moves, and it is in perspective as well, not like straightforward or like sideways. All right, so yeah. And I also added this shell, so because of that you gotta understand how the water moves around the objects and stuff. All right, so this is very important stuff. Okay, but once you have done like the previous kind of like exercises, then you can move on to this, because this is kind of like somewhat advanced stuff. Okay, so yeah, next up is this shit. Tap water and I don't know, waterfall or something. All right, so yeah, this is kind of like easy. You just have to draw a lot of I don't know, frames. All right, so yeah, this is fine. The waves one was like difficult. And the other thing, okay, this is very beautiful and I wanted to do this. Look at this. Very beautiful kind of like water, kind of like flowing water effect. I don't know. And if you reverse the frames, okay, if you copy the frames and then reverse it. Hold on, let me reverse it. then it looks even more mesmerizing. Look at this. All right, yep, that is it. That is it for the water. Okay, next up, I will close this scene. How can I close this? There is no close button. All right, I gotta delete it. Sorry, not delete it, close it completely. Then there is smoke. All right, smoke is next. I hope I can open it up, or I will have to import it again. Yep, I need to import it again. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. All right, let's import this shit again then. Done. Okay, first one was the smoke gun. This is directly taken from Naruto. The poison kind of like gun that the poisonous puppets use with the puppet master jutsu. Okay, this is directly taken from Naruto. All right, smoke gun. This is the poison gun. I could have made this better, but I'm not a FX kind of like animator, but yeah, you get my point. Next, this is the clouds moving from I don't know, from one side to the next. All right, this is the clouds. Next, this is the atomic bomb. I do not like this. The mushroom cloud, I do not like this. It's very squashed, and I do not like this at all. I absolutely hate it. I do not like this at all. All right, and this is I don't know, smoke rising from a fire or something. I don't know. This is also good. It's fine. I mean, not really that exciting, but it's fine. It's fine for a first time. And then after this is the explosion. Yeah, this is very cool. This explosion, very cool indeed. Yep. All right, what is next? Probably fire. I do not know. Yes, there is fire next, and I hope I can open up fire. Fire. Hold on. I did two kind of like stuff for like fire. Oh my god. Yes, I did 2 of them. Wonderful. Can't open the first one. Gotta import it. Yep, this is candle. Very simple fire kind of like animation. Fire is kind of like tricky to animate. I will explain it in the next, I don't know, in the next file which I did. So give me like 2 minutes. Okay, these are sparks. I messed up in this. The sparks does not fly like that. I mean, they fly, but they do not animate like that. So yeah, then this is some, I don't know, pyro ball from Cinderace just burning, and these are the embers. Yeah, and this is the flamethrower. Same kind of like principle like the animation, so like the smoke gun. Okay, same principle, just it's just fire that is like moving forward. All right, so yeah, what else? All right, fire effects too. Hold on, let me open that next. All right, this shit opened up pretty nicely. All right, so fire is like a whip. All right, when you are like animating fire, fire is like a whip. So if you see this I don't know, whip kind of like effect, this whip, if you see this whip on the right side, fire is exactly like that. All right, so it starts, this bulge is gonna go up. All right, this bulge is gonna go up, look at that, and then at the end over here it snaps. Okay, and then the bulge forms again. All right, that is how fire is. That is how you animate fire. Fire is kind of like tricky unless you freaking understand how it like moves. So yeah, it took me some time to understand this. So yeah. Okay, and these are the sparks which I did properly this time. So this is the fire when you're like looking at it like from above. So yeah, this is a flowing kind of like fire, like the wind is blowing from the left side. So, yeah. Fire is tricky. Fire is freaking tricky as fuck. You can easily mess up fire, to be honest. And then this is just fire like circling around itself or something. Okay, this is also very cool. And the frames over here are like this, something like this. Yep. All right, what is next? Okay, there are more effects that I want to show. Okay, I think this is the last part. Oh yeah, and also the silly T animation, I will show that as well. That is my intro that I'm like working on, but I'm like procrastinating. All right, so hold on, let me open up. More effects, where is it? Yes, here we go. Okay, these are some more effects that I did. I don't know, this fire is like super weird, so I don't know, ignore that shit. Yeah, this paper is super cool. Okay, very important stuff. Paper, very important stuff. You gotta learn how to roll the paper and how to fly the paper and shit. Okay, because paper is similar to let's say like a leaf freaking flying. Jesus, I did not kill the mosquito. Okay, paper is similar to paper is similar to like a leaf flying. Okay, from like this. Okay, or leaf falling down, so the leaf falls down like this. All right, so yeah, you gotta learn how to like move the paper around in the wind as well as roll the paper. All right, so yeah, this is very important stuff. All of this is like the effects, the physics. All right, then there is the Rasengan that I did just for fun, just for some, I don't know, VFX fun. Then there is the ink power. I don't know, these are just splashes of ink that are like moving. Okay, and this is the lightning. Last but not the least, lightning. Very important stuff. Lightning also very important. So if you see the lightning, it comes in slowly, and then at the end it just snaps back like really freaking fast. All right, so yeah, so I'm like slowing in, like the first frame is like on 3s, second is on 2s, third is on 2s, and the last 4 frames are on 1s. All right, so yeah, that is the slow in and slow out, not slow out. All right, slow in, fast out. So that is how you I don't know, anticipate or build the timing. Okay, so feel the animation or feel the whatever you're drawing. All right, if it feels good, then it's good. If it does not feel good, or if it feels off, then it's freaking off. All right, so this is the more effects, and last but not the least, my intro animation that I'm like working on. I've only roughed out the thing. Yep, this shit. References for all of this animation, you mean? I personally like do not take references for all of these like simple exercises, because you literally do not need the references for these simple exercises. But to draw something or to draw something complex, okay, I usually use Pinterest. I killed the mosquito, by the way. Yeah, I usually use Pinterest. Pinterest is really freaking good for taking any references whatsoever. Okay, if you cannot find this on Pinterest, then use Google or something. Google or maybe YouTube or something, I don't know. Pinterest is like really freaking good for finding like a lot of references. But mostly when you cannot find a reference, then you have to create it on your own. So at that time I use some 3D kind of like models that are like available online. For example, Set Pose, or this Pose It kind of like app that I have. Pose It is like free of cost, so I will show you. Hold on. It's free of cost on Android as well as iOS. All right, so yeah, look at this. All right, my camera is like very blurry, so I'm sorry about that. Pose It. All right, Pose It. It's for Android and iOS, so you can have your 3D models, you can pose them as you like. All right, so yeah, this shit is like really good. Okay, and then if you cannot pose them, or if you want like really freaking crazy ass freaking references, then you just draw from imagination. Okay, drawing from imagination, very important stuff. Very, very, very important stuff. I will show you how to draw from imagination. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I will show you how to draw from imagination. Where is it? Where is it? This guy is gonna creep me out. I swear to God, this guy is gonna creep me out. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, number one tip for drawing from imagination. Number one and the only tip probably for drawing from imagination. All right. Draw boxes in perspective. Yep, that's right. You heard me right, children. Draw freaking boxes in perspective. If you cannot draw a box in perspective, then you're gonna get fucked in the face. Literally fucked in the face. Do you understand this? All right, these boxes that you are seeing over here, these are all in perspective, in like one perspective itself. I might have messed up, but you get my point. All right, this is all in like one freaking perspective. The 3 point is like somewhere over here at the downside. All right, third point. All right, everything over here is in like one perspective. So draw them in perspective. Learn to draw boxes in perspective. Otherwise, you ain't learning anything. That is the most important thing in learning to draw from imagination. This shit that I'm like doing over here, very important thing in learning to draw from imagination. Why? I will explain to you. Hold on. Whenever you're drawing a figure, okay, whenever you're drawing a human figure or any sort of like living figure or any object, any complex object like a human figure or an animal figure or anything, okay, you break it down into simple shapes. Okay, simple shapes like a sphere for the face, okay, or maybe like a rectangle or a square for the face. Sorry, not a rectangle, sorry, a box for the face. Sometimes a box for the face, the Minecraft face, Steve's face for the face, or maybe any other kind of like object or whatever, man. And the third one is the cylinder. For the arms, okay, and the legs, all right, and even your torso or something, or even your waist or something, okay. So yeah, these three shapes are very important in constructing any sort of human figure, okay, and these three shapes allow you to draw from imagination, especially this one over here. You can literally construct a human body or any complex form just by using boxes, literally just by using boxes. All right. So over here, I'm not gonna draw this again. I have already drawn it over here. So let me take this. Over here, I have drawn a human figure that is directly from imagination, from my imagination. All right. So yeah, so if we break this freaking down, then his face is literally like a box. His or her face, whatever the frick this creature is, I don't know. Okay, I'm considering this as a box. You can say that this is like a circle, okay, like a sphere or something, I don't know. Okay, then a box is attached to it or something, I don't know. Okay, whatever you want, to be honest. All right, his hands are basically cylinders. Same goes for his legs and his thighs as well. Okay, now why the frick am I concentrating on this? Okay, why the frick do I say that these simple shapes allow people to draw people from imagination? Because you can essentially place simple shapes in a 3D world like really easily because of this. Okay, because of this exercise. Okay, once you get the hang of this exercise, once you understand how to place simple boxes in perspective, okay, then you can place any object whatever you want, any object that you like in 3-dimensional space. All right, and that is how you draw from imagination. You just have to learn this. You just have to learn to do this. All right, you do not have to draw a lot of figures and a lot of shit. All right, you need to learn this. Okay, and to make this more exciting, add a face to this. Make this more fun, add a face to this. Okay, so a face above, okay, a face straight on, I don't know, a face to the side or something. Okay, a screaming face, whatever you want to make this more fun, exciting, add a face to this. All right, or maybe you can add a face over here just to make it like more difficult for yourself. Look at this. All right, so yeah, this is how you draw from freaking imagination. Draw cubes with faces. What is not visible? Oh my god, oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry about this. I am really freaking sorry about this. I'm serious. I am Russian, Tom. I am Russian. I'm Russian Indian. This Russian Indian guy, yeah. So what I've said over here, Jaya, like you gotta draw boxes in perspective. You gotta do this in order to do this. Okay, and you gotta break down the human body into these shapes. Okay, and you can design any structure with just a cube, any structure that you wish. Okay, in this world. Okay, the cube is the most important thing, the box is the most important thing that you gotta learn. Okay, that is why you gotta draw boxes in perspective. I'm sorry, I did not share my screen. Okay, I gotta be more aware of it. I'm sorry about that. I do not have a dual screen monitor, so I do not know what I'm like seeing. Okay, when I'm like explaining stuff, I just get into the flow. I'm sorry about that. I'm really freaking sorry about that. I hope I cleared all of your doubts, Jaya. yeah, you gotta, so if you want to draw from imagination, you gotta draw boxes in perspective. Okay, add faces to the boxes to make it like more exciting. Okay, and more difficult as well, because it is difficult to draw a face like as if when it's like facing up, okay, or facing to the side like this. Add a nose as well to understand the perspective and how shapes like overlap each other. Yeah. Do you understand now? Drawing from imagination. This exercise is the most important thing. I also did a video on that. Let me share you the video. Hold on. Let me share the video in the chat. Hold on. Give me a minute. I did it on January 1st. All right, I did it on January 1st. This technique will make you a pro artist in 2025. I promise. No clickbait. Yep, I did this video on January 1st. Here we go. This is the same principle that I mentioned right now. Drawing boxes in perspective. All right. So what are we doing now then, guys? What are we doing now? Shall I freaking play a game or something? It's already 1 hour, and the other stream was like 30 minutes or something. Okay, I do not know what time the other stream was, to be honest. Alright, yeah, it was 21 minutes. Alright, so we did 1 hour 21 minutes live streaming, and I still do not feel like drawing anything. Honestly, I do not feel like drawing anything now. Alright, this was okay. You know what, I'm gonna call this a day today. Okay, this was a freaking I don't know, animation explanation and how to draw from imagination explanation. All right, so yeah, whatever, man. I'm gonna call this a day today. Okay, I will be back after dinner probably. Okay, I will stream probably a game or something. All right, because I have been slacking, and I need to get back into streaming and also into like drawing. So I need the motivation, like some sort of like motivation. All right, so I will probably stream like Age of Empires or something. I don't know, I do not know. All right, and I will probably be streaming that on Twitch, not on YouTube over here, because this is an art channel. Maybe I'll stream on YouTube as well. We will see. I'll have to think about it. All right, so I will be back after dinner. All right, so yeah, thank you for joining in, whoever joined in, Jaya and Shade Manser and like Tom. All right, so yeah, thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening to my bullshit. My stream just freaking just ended, and I had to start a new stream. I'm like bummed. So yeah, because you know, you just lose the flow of the previous stream, man. So that is why I'm like very frustrated. I get very frustrated when that happens. All right, so my PC is going to shit. I probably will need to have to reset that shit. All right, so yeah, all right, I will see you either tomorrow or after dinner. Okay, because I really want to stream with you guys more. Okay, be it just a game or something. Okay, but I really want to freaking stream with you guys more. I really want to hang out with you guys more. All right, I will see you just after dinner we will play something. Maybe Age of Empires, or maybe some other game. Okay, we will see. I have 4 games. We will play something. Not Minecraft though, because I have to do the Minecraft playthrough and the videos on it. So we will probably play Age of Empires or something. We will see. Alright, that's about it. Thank you for joining in. Okay, I literally stream every single day at like 7 p.m. IST, and also sometimes at like 12 p.m. IST. So please do subscribe for that, and follow me on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and if you want to join my Discord, you can do so. Okay, and if you want to support me, you can do so on my buymeacoffee.com/ArtsySIDDD. So every link is in the description of this video, and also on my YouTube and Twitch channel, so be sure to check them out. Alright, that's about it. See ya.